Good day guys, nice to have you here. Today, let's review how Argus with the latest update performs. On this game, I used a build slightly different with what we are accustomed to on our channel when Argus got revamped. It's one of the classic builds and I am sure you guys are very much familiar with this build, especially those who played him when he was originally released a few years ago. Before we continue though, I want to give my shoutouts to Rukimichi Moshi and Crazy Owl. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. You're both awesome. We also have MOONTON Plays and he too hosts a YouTube channel, so make sure to give him some love. Also, special shoutouts to Jackcross JT. He's a very good friend of mine and probably is one of the best Aldous players in Indonesia. He uploaded a video containing Aldous' most recent adjustment. Some people claim it's a huge nerf. Is it really? Or maybe Aldous is not the problem. Find out by clicking the video link I will leave on the description below. Click it. Click it, click it. For those who are not yet aware, Argus got an adjustment where MOONTON ridiculously lowered his ultimate's cooldown again, and retained the slow immunity but also retained the nerf on his ultimate's duration. Currently on the advanced server, it only stands at 3 seconds. A very disappointing 3 seconds rather than the 5 seconds on the original server we all got accustomed to. Layla has a casting delay when using her ultimate. Use that as the perfect timing to release your first skill. This is also the same logic whenever I use Franco. The moment a hero casts a skill that requires some sort of animation, hook them because they won't be able to dodge while their skill is not done with its animation. For this new adjustment, I decided to not invest in cooldown reduction too much. Instead, I focused all of my emblem attributes towards damage and damage penetration. As for the spell, I recommend Sprint since the enemies doesn't have hard crowd controls like a long duration of stun. Otherwise, if the enemy comprises of hard crowd control skills or abilities, use Purify. Despite the faster cooldown of his ultimate, Argus is still classified as a late game hero. After all, MOONTON hasn't decided to increase his stats. No secret buffs whatsoever. Which is why I am letting my teammates have all the fun and instead I keep on stealing turrets until I have enough items to sustain a clash.
It was at this moment that he knew. He f***ed up.
No! God, please, no! No! No!
Before I forget, these are the items I got for this game. These items were all selected in order to give Argus maximum damage output within a short period of time. This adjustment strongly favors attack speed and critical damage due to the very short duration of his ultimate. I got Has Claws this time in order to have enough sustain, that way I'll be able to survive extended clashes. Now that you've seen how Argus performs, don't be amazed yet with the kill volume. Number 1, it seems to me that some of the enemies were lagging. If you guys didn't notice, I cut the first portion of my recording, and that's because I was also lagging horribly. Probably these players were not having any luck fixing the lag issue. Number 2, like I told you guys before, the recent adjustment is extremely powerful against heroes that doesn't have hard crowd control skills, and on their team obviously none of them had such abilities that can stop Argus. In my opinion, my verdict still stands. The slow and lower cooldown is not enough as a good trade-off when MOONTON decided to remove 2 seconds from his ultimate. While it's far from useless, but this leaves Argus with a gaping weakness against hard crowd control heroes, especially those with high mobility that can easily engage and disengage while his ultimate is active and simply re-engage once it's over. Don't despair though, since this is only experimental. After some time, probably a week or 2 from now, we will experience a much better adjustment for Argus. And if you like or want more content like this, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, share, and subscribe. Stay safe everyone. Peace.